Doctor, you've been inquiring into life for some time now, in a way that seems significantly different than the traditional philosophical or religious approaches in both the East and the West. How did you come to this inquiry, if not through a guru or a particular set of techniques? And what is the nature of this exploration? We're in a world with apparently 4 billion people who see their individuality, who create wars, who pollute, who keep food from each other. How is it possible to bring about this transformation to the entire world?
Each one of us are violent because we are insecure. Violence is not inherent to human nature. Violence is only an expression for search for survival, search for security. Greed and possessiveness is coming out of insecurity. So when the whole human race is struggling for the survival, it's only expressing that immortality, is expressing that seed which is there in the whole human race. And therefore I don't see that this human race is condemned simply because they are violent. All that the humanity has to learn is that that is not the way of security. There is another way of security. So you'll have to offer to human beings the real way of security. And once the real way of security is there, everybody can give up these petty jealousies and petty quarrels and violence. War, violence, everything is coming out of that insecurity and fear. And if you and I can understand that insecurity cannot end through violence, but cannot come through thought, can only come through contact with this absolute energy. By realizing this energy in our life, then only security can come. When nothing in the universe threatens you. My feeling is that if you come to this realization that you are one with the universe and there is nothing else excepting this oneness, you can come to a point where nothing can threaten you in life. That's the only security, otherwise you are always insecure, whether you go on the road or you are in the house. There is a fear of burglars, there is a fear of accident, there is a fear of disease, there is a fear of atomic war, there is a fear all the time. So to my mind, life in every form is expressing this divine essence, the search for security. Why? Because, not because we are insecure, but because our bodies are expressing survival. Every cell is striving for survival. The brain cells are striving for survival. So whole of our life, the thought itself is thinking of survival, is trying to perpetuate itself. All that thought has to learn, all that body has to learn, that survival does not lie this way, not through war and competition, but by seeking security in this absolute. And then transformation is available to everyone.
Okay, it's available to everyone. Is everyone interested? Is everyone going to take it? Is everyone going to be available to it?
That is for everyone to decide. Those who won't take it will be destroyed. So we are coming to a critical point where either you act intelligently or the destruction is impending. So if you don't take it, that's the end. And my feeling is the human life is expressing intelligence somewhere. It may not be very clear and manifest. It may be in the seed form. It may be latent somewhere, but it's there. Most people will accept it. Question is, can you communicate it to them rightly? The failure is ours. We cannot communicate to them. And we blame humanity, that humanity is petty and jealous and conditioned, they can't listen, they don't want to. No, I don't think so. Everyone would change, everyone would be willing to change if you can communicate. So people who have come to this understanding of this light, they have not been able to find the means of communication. They are still struggling with the limited forms of communication, the old traditional approaches. Or if those new revolutionary approaches which are coming, some of them are so blunt, so shocking, that most people are not prepared to understand what's going on. So can those of us who have some understanding of what is taking place find out the proper means of communicating to others? That's the problem, not that 4 billion people cannot change because they are stuck up with their petty jealousies and things like that. I don't think that's a problem.
Doctor, for one who meets you, what is the relationship and what is the responsibility?
To my mind, anyone who meets me and who listens to me is one who is totally open to me. And if I may say so, the word has been much abused. There is a quality of affection, quality of love, relationship. Without that quality of love or affection or relationship, listening is not possible. We cannot listen to another if there is no love, no affection. So, if someone can listen to me and meet me, we are meeting through love, through affection. And that love and affection is the transformation, not the listening and meeting. So if the love and affection can touch your heart, that's the organic alchemy. Not the words what are being spoken, and not certain gestures or questions and answers which are being discussed. Because all those questions and answers could go purely on the intellectual level. But what is sustaining is the transformation where the mind is touched by love and affection. Love and affection being energy of the other world, not of the mind or matter.
Thank you.